He cooking right here.
BET is not even owned by black people. The Redstone family. They're Ashkenazi who own BET. And now, look what's on BET. I mean, a lot of it's negative stereotypes and stuff like that. If black people own their own media, they wouldn't allow a lot of negative stereotypes even on there. Now, let's go back to American black culture back like 1950s, 1960s. They had very low divorce rates. They all dressed really nice. They were all polite and everything like that, you know, and with any culture. But everything started going downhill when they had somebody else take control over their media and started profiting off their own demise. Because I remember even hearing Kanye West talking about this, like 1990s. That's when all this like gangster stuff coming out.
Yeah.
And they had all these like self-demeaning music videos and everything like that. Missy Elliott and calling herself a bitch. They're all using the N-word and stuff like that. It's all like self-depreciation. But you have another group of people destroying somebody else's culture and making a ton of money in the process.
Right.
And that's not right.
And they're making them look bad.
BET and all that, they should own their own media. Everyone should own their own media. But when you don't own your own media, that's when others get to exploit you for their own profit and to your own demise, man.
And they control you, basically.
And they control you. They control which way you vote and everything through that, too.
Facts. Just think about it. When you got on BET, who would they tell you to vote for? Oh, Kamala the black lady. Even though she never had your best interest at heart, man. This is nasty work, man. Let's get into it. Hey, this your boy Veli. Welcome back to the channel. And I got a great video here. You know, Twitter has become a cesspool of racism, stereotypes, and just a lot of garbage, man. Just a lot of garbage. Nobody likes a self-destructive culture that teaches people to ruin lives, essentially. Drugs, prostitution, murder, you know, basically worshiping all the worst type of human behaviors. And it's crazy that the people that are responsible for this never gets any of the backlash. You know, I get more backlash for a lot of the shit that happens in places that I'm not even in because of it. But the people who are responsible for such a self-destructive culture, especially in the black American communities, never get any of the blame for it. Now, don't get me wrong. People are adults that make their own decisions rationally, those that do have a higher thinking capacity. But unfortunately, we do have a lot of people, you know, in this world that just don't have a high enough thinking capacity to break the brainwashing, to kick the brainwashing. So, you know, it ain't but so much you can blame certain people. But for the most part, we are adults that make our own decisions. But when you grow up in a certain environment of things, it's the norm. And the black community in America has always been manipulated by outside sources and people not even in the community, man. This is a great video for that. Let's get into it. Because a lot of people don't even know that the CIA and other government entities have budgets for Hollywood, with the movies, rap industry, and all this other shit, man. They promote self-destructive behaviors in society. Because just think about it. If everybody was on the straight and narrow, it wouldn't be any crime. It wouldn't be any use for people like the CIA and all these, you know, alphabet agencies that, you know, pretty much handle crime on a larger scale. It wouldn't be much of that. So, you know, you kind of gotta, it's like, what do I say? It's like that new Witcher movie that's out. How they create the monsters so they can get paid to kill them. If that makes any sense. Let's get into the video. I've been talking enough.
I can't even tell you how hard the CIA runs the rap game. It's insane. The State Department just recently brought like 22 hip-hop artists from all these different conflict zones. I can walk you through in Bangladesh how USAID was funding rap musicians, reporting back to the State Department about how the songs were designed to create street protests, producing their music videos.
You're talking about ones from other countries right now.
They were also working with USAID to secretly fund the hip-hop movement in Cuba to overthrow the Cuban government through anti-government rap anthems, which is a huge USA.
Ever heard of the Black Eye Club? They control everything and what's really behind it. You won't believe it. Comment, book, and uncover the secret.
And I see I don't know much about that Black Eye Club shit at all, but you said it's crazy how they're just responsible for so much. For so much. And it just came out like when Doge was doing the Doge cuts. Man, they were paying for a lot of self-destructive, terrible shit that was going on. Because one thing about it, man, that paper trail, money is always like, you can have as much racism as you want, even though it's attacked at white, black, you know, brown people, whatever. None of that shit matters. The ultimate color on this planet is green. Follow the money trail. Follow the people making money off of suffering. And you will find out the real perpetrators, man. You know, it's just so crazy because there's so much to this shit, man. If you look up all the CEOs of the rap labels that push all this stuff, all the black stereotypes from the people that own the streaming services that put out all these black categories what ain't nothing but a whole bunch of like cheating and drug dealing and murder. You know, it's pretty much all the same trash. That's why I don't even watch that type of content anymore. Movie shows, nothing. But go look at the people that own this stuff. And you won't see people like me. They won't look like me. They won't look like the people that send this content. They won't look like the rappers that set these you know, labels and stuff, just putting out this self-destructive music. They don't look like us at all. And I feel like that's a problem, man, and they never get the blame. But y'all seen it like I seen it, man. I'm pretty sure you'll see more of this in the future. I'm out.